Are the past people doomed to failure? Whatever you feel.
How could they be doomed? No, it's just how they define themselves.
Very beautiful. It's how they define themselves. That's right. And once they start looking at it, we go back to what you just said. Everything is here. Even when I think about the past, I am here. Even what I think, no matter what it is, that's one real thing that there is. I am. That's all that is, quote, missing. It isn't missing. It is just that we're blinded by darkness. When I say call darkness, I don't mean it's actually dark. It is simply mean by what is illusion.
So what you're saying is it's the awareness that whatever thought is happening is either past, present, or future. It's the awareness behind past, present, or seeing the mind.
That's right. And the seeing of the mind, knowing that you are the seeing. Mm-hmm. The mind is a conditioned state. Mm-hmm. You see? Mm-hmm. That very seeing itself is the major thing. Right. Now when I say the mind is a conditioned state, we can say that there's a mind with a capital M, okay, which is the universal mind, which is the awareness itself, which is the totality, and what we call the human mind, which is very, very limited. Even psychologists agree. We only use about 5 to 10%. So it's a conditioned state. We act from what we have thought, what we have experienced, instead of what is, you see, here now. What is the quickest way to move into the now present? Yeah.
Realize.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you realize? How do you make a realization?
Disengage yourself from your thoughts.
And how do you do that?
Watch them go by.
Yes. You can watch the thoughts and become aware that you are that awareness. All the time, be aware that whatever is happening, you are not what is happening. You are that which is creating that happening. Are you seeing the difference here? You are that which is creating the happening. Happening is a happening. No matter what it is, it's a happening. But you are that which is creating the happening. You are the source, the it, the is. See? And when you see from that perspective, you begin to see the totality, the completion of what is. Now when I say what is, many people say, but I see what is. It's natural, we're all here. That's what is. Yes, it's true, what is. But have you looked at what is itself? Like I can look at Sylvia and say she's my wife. You see? But is that really what is? No, what is far more than that. She's not just my wife, that's a definition of an act. We commit it. But she's a human being. And even greater than that, she's a being. And greater than that is the same being I am. You see, I'm looking at really what is. And that's how we can learn love. In the beginning, when we see a person, we see a person. And we see whether we like them or not, whether they're male or female, whether they're black or white, or they're a Catholic or a communist. You see? Or if someone has been in prison and he just came out, we see a convict. We don't see what is. We see what we think is. But to see what is, that is the truth. You see? Allowing ourselves to see what is. It might take moments of stillness, yes. But then again, that's something that we, quote, ought to do 2 or 3 times a day. Stop, become still, take a deep breath. Especially when you get caught or stressed out. If you happen to be a future person, you can suffer anxiety very easily because you're all, oh, how is it going to turn out? I wonder what's going to happen. Your plans, your goal. You see? So that is good to take a deep breath and sit. You see? It is important what I'm out to do, but what is more important is I am, which does it all. You see? Always go back to that which is. And that keeps you in touch with what is.